Happy holidays, everyone. From all of us at 2K Sports, thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now here's Bryant, marking it outside. Down low. And Markkanen with the stuff.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
BA, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch four who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
With the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Pass to Gonzalez. Just 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
This one for 3. Bailey's shot is off. Boston on offense. Hits a 3-point game. And he makes it.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
White for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We've seen an uptick in volume from White at the arc. He's more confident than ever from that range.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Bryant. Drives to the hoop. Here's Kessler. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Wow, we get a rare glimpse at a Kessler jump shot. Must be working on it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Bryant. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
To the left wing. Boucher, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
To the middle. Here's Hendricks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Tatum from long range. Utah grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Boston. They trail by 3. Here's Tatum. Misses the layup. And it's Utah with the ball. To the right side. And here's Bailey for 3. Here's Kessler. Tries again. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Stolen by Kessler. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Bryant. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Inside. Gonzalez. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. It's both from the stripe. Here's Bryant. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Utah.
12.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Now here's Filipowski. 5 on the clock. Filipowski sets a screen. And here's Nurkic for 3. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Here's Collier. Yet to see a basket. Bobo gets a bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Left side, Johnson. Pass to Tatum. White for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
3 points.
White's got his second bucket on the night.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Here's Mobo. There's the triple. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. Back to Johnson. Outside Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Johnson with a bucket.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Minot. Fires for three. Rebounded by Bailey.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hendricks. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Hendricks. Boston pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pritchard gets it to go. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Pass to Bryant. Here he goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Jazz, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 1-point game. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Offensive rebound. Good. Hendricks has got 6 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
There's a screen. Pass to Pritchard. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Kessler. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 9.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
Marking it outside. On the wing, Bryant. Again, Utah good for 2.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pritchard surviving the D. Nice ball movement by Boston. From deep. Utah with the rebound.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Is able to play different ways with lineup versatility. How valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, BA, the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Johnson with a bucket. And now a three-point Celtic lead.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Bryant inside. Give him 8 points now. Off target at the rim. Pass to Walsh. The putback. Williams grabs the board. On offense, here's Utah. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And he drains the quick shot. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
The good looks from Bailey. You'd like to see him dish it a little more at this level than he did in college.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Bryant. White with the steal. Here we go. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Bryant outside. Right side, Love. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, Love always has his head up and scanning the floor for open passing.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Boucher, no good. And here's the fast break for the lead. And it's Love missing. And Boston pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. The layup off target.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Boston out in front. They lead by a bucket.
36.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Bryant. Markkanen outside. Pass to Kessler. Fires in the triple.
And you see big men like Kessler adding the 3 to their game over time. Nice job burying it there.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Simons. Basket counts. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Bryant on the drive. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Three-pointer. Here's Kessler. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Nails the baby hook.
Well, you want Kessler involved in the offense. That's the kind of shot you're looking for.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Gets the three to fall.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Bryant. Markkanen sets a screen. The three is up. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 8.
That high release that Markkanen has is such a weapon for him, especially in a catch-and-shoot situation.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Here's Markkanen. Puts up the tray. And rebounded by Tatum.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's stolen by Tatum. Simons with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah leading by 3. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler. The putback. Just in time with the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. It's a 3-point game. It's stolen by Johnson. And Boston pushing it up now. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum! Oh, Tatum's triple is pure.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Bailey. Tips it up. Boston on offense. Johnson outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Here's Bailey. The putback.
The big man delivered. Kessler just went to work.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Simons. And he slams it down.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Bryant inside. It's money from deep.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.